All right, let's tackle a huge question for every single homeowner out there. Is your insurance policy a solid guarantee, or is it kind of just a guess? We're going to give you an insider's look at how your home's rebuild value is actually calculated, and, more importantly, how you can make sure it's done right.
So let's just start with this, right here. I want you to really think about it. If the absolute worst happened tomorrow, are you 100% certain your coverage would be enough to rebuild everything? For way too many people, the honest answer is no. They're working with a guess, and that's a massive financial risk you just don't want to take.
And that risk has a name. It's the underinsurance trap. It's this really common, really dangerous problem where you think you're totally covered, but you're actually set up for a huge financial shortfall if you have a total loss. And you know where it starts? It all kicks off with one single document.
And that document is called the Reconstruction Cost Estimate, or RCE for short. Look, after a disaster, this is the very first thing the claims department is going to pull out. If this number is wrong from the start, then everything that follows is going to be wrong too. Getting this right isn't just a detail, it's literally the foundation of your entire financial safety net.
Okay, so let's talk about the single biggest misconception that pulls people right into that underinsurance trap. It's this: confusing what a house would sell for with what it costs to rebuild. I'm telling you, these are two completely different numbers. They live in different universes.
See, your insurance policy is designed to cover the reconstruction cost. So what does that mean? It means the price of lumber today, the wages for electricians and plumbers today, the cost of all the permits, and, this is a big one, the expense of building everything to meet today's building codes, which are almost always way stricter than when your house was first built.
And when you put them side by side, the difference is just crystal clear. Rebuild cost is all about the physical stuff: materials, labor, codes, and fees. Market value, that's all about real estate trends. Things like your location, the value of the land itself, and what your neighbor's house just sold for. Your insurance doesn't care about a hot housing market. It's there to rebuild the actual structure.
So, we get the problem, but how do the pros get it right? Well, let's break down the anatomy of a truly accurate estimate. This is the playbook that a really diligent agent is going to follow to make sure your number is absolutely rock solid. It's really a three-step dance. First up is research. A good agent is digging into public records and online photos before they even get on the phone with you. Second, it's all about the details, meticulously documenting every little component of your home. And finally, and this is the most important part, they verify all of it with you. This process isn't about being fast, it's about being precise.
And when I say detail, I mean detail. A real pro isn't just throwing out a number like, oh, it's about $350 a square foot. No way. They are inputting the specifics. What kind of foundation do you have? Is the roof simple or complex? What's the quality of your windows and doors? Your floors, your countertops? Every single one of these things can swing that final rebuild cost in a huge way.
You know, a lot of these key details are actually hiding in plain sight. So let's do a quick visual guide to help you spot the difference between standard materials and some of those high-value upgrades that absolutely have to be factored in. Let's start with flooring. Take travertine tile. It's a natural stone, right? So you're going to see unique little pits and veins, and the edges often have this soft, tumbled look. Porcelain, on the other hand, is manufactured, so it has a uniform, repeating pattern and really sharp, crisp edges. It's a subtle difference, but it has a big impact on the cost. Same thing goes for countertops. Granite is natural stone, so it has these beautiful, irregular patterns. No two slabs are ever exactly the same. Quartz, though, is engineered. That means its pattern is going to be super consistent and uniform. A good agent should be able to spot this difference and then ask you to confirm. Oh, and cabinets are another big one. Here's a pro tip. Look inside the drawers. See those interlocking joints that look like puzzle pieces? That's called a dovetail joint, and it's a dead giveaway for high-end, solid wood construction. If you just see staples holding it together, it's probably a more standard build. And soft close hardware? That's another clear sign of higher quality and, yep, higher cost. And finally, here's an easy one you can do right now. Go knock on one of your interior doors. Seriously. If it feels heavy and the sound is kind of muffled, that's a solid core door. If it feels light and the knock echoes right back at you, it's hollow core. Again, a huge difference in what it costs to replace. So, knowing all this, what's your part in all of this? Let's go through the final protection checklist, because you are the most crucial partner in getting this number right. A really proactive, professional agent is going to send you an email that looks something just like this. They'll send you the draft estimate and ask you to look it over.
This isn't them pushing work onto you. This is them creating a partnership to ensure accuracy. This right here is a massive green flag.
So when your agent asks you to review those details, what they're really doing is giving you the power to protect yourself. I mean, who knows your home better than you do? Nobody. Your review is that final quality check that can catch a tiny mistake before it turns into a catastrophic financial problem down the road.
And one last thing, there's one more piece of the puzzle you have to look for. It's called ordinance and law coverage. Building codes are always changing, always getting stricter. This coverage pays the extra cost to bring your home up to the newest codes during a rebuild. Without it, you could be on the hook for thousands of dollars in unexpected expenses. It's a big deal.
So we'll leave you with this question. You now have the insider's playbook. You know what separates a wild guess from an accurate protective estimate. The only question left is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Will you ask to review your own policy?